Oh, Steve.
Is my picture moving?
Excuse me?
My picture, is it moving or is it frozen?
No, it's moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Your camera is is working well, I guess.
Okay.
Uh,
For me, it's frozen. I don't know what's wrong with it. How are you? Long time
no
no see.
see. It's been a while,
Yeah,
it's been a year or so, I guess.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
long time. So,
Yeah.
what are you doing now? Are you a millionaire now?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, actually it's been like a month since I lost my job. Technically I was fired. Yeah, I'm super close to being a millionaire right now. Yeah.
Well, how come you lost your job?
Like technically, to be honest, usually it's or something like that. Cause like during this pandemic, like it seemed like they wanted to like cut some cost, so it was me. Okay, something like
Ah,
that. Yeah,
what do they call that? Because, like, in my country, we would call that redundancy.
redundancy. I don't
What's the
know
same as
what that's
firing?
called in English, but we call that like 구조조정 in Korean.
Maybe similar. Yeah. So, did they have to pay you something?
Um, like how can you say 퇴직금, retirement?
Yeah, redundancy payment.
Yeah, redundancy payment. Yeah, I got that. Yeah,
Was it a lot? Because I
no,
got made redundant.
like
That's
it.
how I came to the Philippines. I got made redundant
Uh, uh,
in my job, and they had to give me 1 year salary.
yeah, yeah,
So I was
good.
happy,
Yeah, so
very
but
happy.
anyway, I'm kind of between jobs, so
So what are you gonna do?
um, with my life,
Yeah.
um, what I'm gonna do with my life is like I have two kids, right? So I have no choice but to work soon, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
I'm trying to get a job that pays me like a fortune. So I'm
you're
working on
working
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm doing okay. I took a bit of a hit as well because
Yeah.
uh, can you see this? What I'm typing now in the chat box?
No,
Here you
not
go.
yet.
Ta-da, can you see that?
Oh yeah, your email
Yeah.
address.
Yeah. Send me an email later. Okay. Maybe
Okay.
today. Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
um, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So usually
Yeah.
I work for three companies. I work
Mm.
4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, and that way
Yeah.
I feel pretty safe
Mm.
because some
Mm.
of these companies they screw up or whatever sometimes, or they
Mm.
just don't get students or whatever.
Mm.
And then I've still got 8 hours. If one of them goes wrong,
Mm.
I've still got 8 hours of work.
Mm.
So, but what I did
Mm.
before COVID
Mm.
happened,
Mm.
there was a Russian company that hired me, and their salary was good.
Mm.
So what I did was I stayed at Mint here, obviously,
Mm.
but I dropped the other two
Oh really?
companies,
Yeah.
and I joined this Russian one for 8 hours, and
8 hours a
then
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I was down to two jobs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the 8 hour job, the Russian job,
Mm.
uh, at the beginning of COVID,
Mm.
they thought it would be a good idea to put all their prices up, like
Mm.
quite a lot,
Mm.
you know, and they lost loads of students. The students were just like, nah, I'm not going to pay that. And they just went to other companies. Um, so I lost that job. So like, do you know the idiom?
Yeah.
I like the idiom is don't
Yeah.
put all your eggs
In
in
one
one
basket.
basket. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did. I put too many eggs in one basket, and then a Russian basket, and then the Russian basket broke, and my eggs smashed on the floor. So, so I had to find another one. So,
Mm.
um, so now I'm back with the Chinese guys.
Mm. Yeah.
So, I'm recovering from that experience, really,
Mm.
because I took a bit of a salary hit, you know.
Yeah.
So, not too good. But I survived. I had to downsize my.
Yeah.
Do you remember I used to live in that house? Uh,
Which house?
Now I don't live in that house. I had like a pretty nice house with a big garden and everything,
Yeah.
but I don't have that now. Now I
Move to a
now I,
smaller house.
yeah, an apartment. Yeah,
Yeah.
an
Okay.
apartment now. But it's still got a garden, but anyway, it's not so big and stuff now.
Actually, you don't
So.
need a big house. You're just
Yeah, it's true.
two of you, right? Your wife and
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, and my dog.
Yeah.
So there you go.
How's your wife doing and your kids doing?
Yeah, it's all good. They're studying in the UK
Yeah.
still. She's
Mm.
there with them. She's there with them now.
Mm.
So um, it's good. But the thing is,
Mm.
this is my daughter's final year.
Final year in
Um,
high school, in middle school.
Near high school. So
Oh.
actually we have two. Um, so let me explain this. Okay, when we're 11 years old, we only have two kinds of school anyway in the UK.
Oh yeah.
We have elementary and then high school.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh, the end of elementary is 11 years old.
Okay.
At 11 years old,
Yeah.
we have an exam.
Yeah.
And if you score in about the top 7%
Top 7%.
of the country,
Uh.
then you have the option, you qualified to go to
Hmm.
what we call a grammar school.
Grammar school. Ah, I've heard from you. Yeah. When we
Yeah,
talk about your
everybody,
kids in UK. Yeah.
that's right. So
Yeah.
everybody else just goes to a high school.
Or tech
But if
school.
you're,
Yeah.
yeah, and if you're one of these
Yeah.
brainy kids in the top 7%, you
Yeah.
can go to grammar school.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, Grammar school is designed for people
Mm.
like you and me, normal people,
Mm.
to be able to compete with
Mm.
the rich,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
like what do you call them?
Novel or
The rich,
something.
the rich kids,
Yeah.
the rich
Rich
kids,
kids.
like
Yeah. Spoiled
your
kids.
conglomerate kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, Chebol kids or something maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so my daughter got into that school,
Mm.
and now it's her last year
Mm.
before her exams,
Mm.
and she had to, change everything to study at home, and
Because of
the
COVID
teachers,
19.
yeah, and the
Mm.
teachers didn't really know how to teach online very well, and the
Yeah.
curriculum was not designed to be
Yeah.
taught online.
Uh.
And so now I'm kind of because it's a really good chance, to get this school.
Mm.
So now I'm a little bit
Worried.
worried
Yeah.
that she might not get the exam grades
Uh.
that we hoped for.
Uh.
So if she doesn't, I don't know what I can do. Maybe I can go and appeal or something. But she's
Uh.
top of her class anyway. So
Uh.
if she doesn't get a good grade, All the other kids must get a really crap grade, I guess. So,
예.
uh, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm a little bit worried about that.
음,
Uh,
you're a father.
that's how it
Yeah,
is.
right.
Yeah,
음,
not good these days, really.
음,
Um, but I got a couple of things
음.
in the pipeline. Do you know that one?
In the pipeline. What do you mean pipeline?
Yeah.
Is
So
it
like,
is it like a pipe dream or something?
yeah, in the but well, yeah, a pipe dream is just a dream, but I haven't done anything about it.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
but in the pipeline,
예.
like there's a pipe going to my house with water in it,
음,
but it's not at my house, but
음,
it's in the pipe. So it's coming. It's coming. It's
음,
coming, but it's not here yet.
음,
So
음,
I got a couple of extra things, money earning type things in the pipeline.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not here yet. So
You have a lot
uh,
on your plate.
yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
so yeah, that's about it. What else is happening?
mm.
Food is getting more expensive in this country, in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Um, yeah, it's getting
How,
crazy.
how
So,
so?
like,
COVID?
well, that's what they say, but I don't really believe it
예.
because, like, local pork
음.
is about 400 pesos per kilo. Uh,
400 peso.
yeah, per kilo. But
예.
I can buy imported New Zealand beef
예.
for 480 pesos. You know, why would I buy pork? Why would I buy local pork then? It just doesn't make any sense to me. The Philippine prices are getting really high,
예.
but the imported, much better meat
예.
is just a little bit
Bit
more expensive. You know?
little bit
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, got it. Like
So
4,000 pesos, but like I don't know
400.
the exchange rate
Ah.
in US dollars.
Let me check it out
Yeah.
real quick. So, let me do it on my phone. It's kind of slow here. So I think 400 $400. Okay. 400 pesos. How much is it in Korea if you want to buy a kilo of pork?
Um it depends on what part, which part you buy.
Grade.
Yeah.
So in US dollars, that
Yeah.
is $9.
Per kilo.
Yeah.
$9. 9,000원. 1kg 9,000 per kilo $9. It's quite expensive
Yeah.
here in
Right.
Korea. Even like
Yeah.
it's quite expensive. Yeah.
It's more expensive than America, more expensive than my own country. You know?
Actually,
Craziness.
actually, I've heard like from Michael, like the meat price of the meat there was really cheap.
It
Like
was.
several years ago, when I had a class
Before
with him,
COVID.
I
Before
heard. Yeah,
COVID, it was. Yeah.
yeah.
Now they, because they, what happened was a lot of people
Mm,
like because we had quite strict quarantine for a while.
mm,
So I think a lot of people just lost a lot of money, like these meat sellers or whoever. I don't
mm,
know, the pig breeders or something. I don't
mm, mm.
know. So I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get their money back that they lost earlier in the year.
Uh,
Uh, and it's the same for vegetables. Like the vegetables are at a high price,
mm,
but the weird thing is
mm,
the actual farmers
mm,
sometimes they can't even sell their vegetables, so they just like there's a truck just pulls up here in the street,
mm.
and they're just giving us potatoes and cabbages. They're just giving it away.
For free. Yeah.
Yeah, before it goes bad. But if
Uh,
I go to the market, they say, "Oh, all the prices went up because of COVID." You know, bullshit. I don't believe it.
yeah.
If, then why are
Weird.
they giving me? Right? Yeah, I
Uh,
don't believe it. I think they're trying to get their money back that they lost earlier on in the year or last year. So
make up for the money.
yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
So and then today,
Yeah.
I wanna make.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of like okay, this is what it is. It's shrimp,
Yeah.
clams. Do you know
Yeah.
clam?
Yeah.
And mussels.
Yeah.
Shrimp, clams, and mussels.
Yeah.
And
Seafood.
then yeah, and then it's called arrabbiata, which is like
Mm.
tomato sauce, like Italian tomato sauce.
Oh yeah.
But arrabbiata is
Mm.
with chili, like a spicy one.
Uh.
So spicy tomato
Uh.
pasta.
Uh.
I'm gonna make linguine. So
Uh.
so they call it tutti in Italian. It's tutti, which is fruit,
Uh.
di mare, which is of the sea,
Uh.
right? Fruit of the sea.
Mm.
And then arrabbiata, which means spicy tomato,
Mm.
tomato sauce, and then linguine, which is the kind of pasta I'm going to use. So so I don't know how much shrimp and mussels and clams cost. It's probably going to cost me a fortune, but I don't know. We'll go and see.
So it's getting worse, right? To live in Philippines.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, to be honest, these days. So
But
everything's very expensive. I can't go anywhere. Like if I want to go to the down, you remember I used to enjoy going to the beach, right?
yeah, right.
Um,
On weekend.
yeah, not allowed anymore.
Um.
So I've just been stuck on this mountain for like a year. Right?
Ah.
I
You.
like the mountain, but I
Yeah.
don't want to be up on the top of a mountain for a year. You know, I want to go to the beach. So.
Like, is it like you gotta have to get permit or something to go somewhere out of your city?
Yeah, and it depends where you want to go. Some other places just won't allow you to go there.
Okay.
It depends on the kind of
Yeah.
province or the municipality, or it depends on their rules. Some of them just don't allow it.
Mm.
So, and then
Yeah.
when you go there and come back, you got to stay in your house for 2 weeks.
Ah.
Quarantine.
Yeah. We have the same policy actually. No.
So
No. Don't. No. Not exact same policy. Like when we come back from other countries, we have to stay for 2 weeks. But 15 cities in Korea, we don't have to.
yeah, we do. Yeah, but between cities, between countries,
15
and
cities, 2 weeks.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
trick.
craziness. Yeah, and I don't know if you know this country very well, but
Yeah, yeah,
the government,
mm,
like, I'll give you an example, right?
mm,
Uh, they wanted to replace all the license plates on the cars
mm,
with different color ones,
mm, mm,
okay?
mm,
So they made all the license plates black and white.
mm,
Then I went to register my car,
mm.
and they said, you got to pay for your new plates. And I said, well, I don't want new plates.
Mm.
I just keep the old plates. And then they said, no, it's mandatory. You have to. So then, or we won't register your car. So then I said, oh, okay. So then I paid it.
Actual cost.
Everybody
Yeah,
paid it.
yeah.
Yeah. And they've owned the government, and that was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And the government has only delivered about 1/3 of the plates. And now everybody's forgotten about it. So I still got my old original plates,
Yeah.
but I paid, and so did everybody else in the country, paid for new plates, but we never got them. So, like,
Ridiculous.
it's,
It's
yeah.
it's quite
So,
funny, actually.
yeah, they just took our money. So, um, and in this country, like we call it red tape. There's a lot of red tape. So,
Mm, mm,
like, I go to one place to do
mm,
some paperwork, like I want to get a new passport or something, right? It's
mm.
ridiculously complicated. And there are
Uh,
many, many forms, and you
uh,
need them all in duplicate, triplicate,
uh.
and then you have to pay for all the forms. And then, like, so you
Every
go to
single
this office.
forms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking, it's crazy. Like, my passport in England,
Yeah.
um, I could just apply online. It
Mm.
came, then they sent it. It was here 2 days later, 48 hours. I got my new passport from the UK.
Come
Way
on.
simple, super easy. Over here, it's not. It's really difficult. And like sometimes like they say,
Yeah.
you're doing some paperwork, and they say, okay, you have to go to this other office.
Yeah.
So you go to this other office. It's not nearby. It's on the other side of the town.
Yeah.
And then you get to that office, and they say, oh no, we don't do that. It's this other office, and it was the first office.
Yeah.
Then you go, no, they're the ones that told me to come here. Oh no, no,
They don't
and they
know
don't
their
even know.
shit.
They don't even know what they're doing. Yeah, it's really annoying. And uh, so, like all these travel documents, all this stuff, all these. So you just have to keep paying and paying and paying and paying, and it's just it's annoying me. Yeah.
Like that's the way they take your money. Take
Yeah, they keep they keep making unnecessary changes and complications and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
yeah.
I already got caught for it. It was called a pork barrel scam.
Yeah.
Um, like corruption in this country is just
Amazing.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
like
corrupt.
yeah, I heard a lot of actually I have this friend who have been to like Philippines lots of times, and he told me a story of like swindlers in Philippines and corrupt police officers. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it was insane. Yeah, I
Oh
heard
yeah.
lots of
So
times.
they have this thing called
Yeah.
ninja cops, right?
Ninja
Um,
cops. Yeah,
yeah. So the police
yeah,
they go to like a drug dealer,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And they bust him. So they
yeah,
take all his money and take all his drugs,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Then they sell the drugs
yeah.
to another guy, another drug dealer, right? Then and
Yeah.
then they bust him, and then they take the money back again and the drugs back again, and then they
Wow,
sell the drugs again to another guy,
wonderful
and then
cycle.
take the money
Yeah.
back again. Yeah, what right? So
So
this is the kind of thing that goes on, you know.
so
Craziness.
to become like to be rich, you gotta be like a police
You need to be a
officer in
cop.
Philippines.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really obvious as well because
Yeah.
well, I'll just say it anyway. I had an uncle, right? My
Mm,
my relation of my
mm,
Filipino side, right, of the family. So he was working in the government,
yeah.
and he gives the licenses. If anybody wants to open a business,
Mm,
he's got to sign your paperwork.
mm.
Without his signature, you cannot open your business, right? So his
Oh,
salary is pretty small.
so
Um,
she has to.
however,
Yeah.
yeah, but well, he doesn't have to. I mean, it's enough to live on, but he's
Yeah.
not going to be rich. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but every weekend,
Yeah.
he's having a big party in his house, a barbecue party, and there's like 50 people in his house, and he's drinking all the Chivas Regal and all the nice whiskeys, and
He pays
he's
for the parties.
yeah, and he's driving. Well, people are coming and giving him gifts and
Uh,
things,
uh,
and he's driving brand new SUVs and stuff.
yeah.
And I mean, I could figure it out. I could figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So so I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be
Um,
too hard to figure out, but nobody says anything. So
like
there you go.
it's like Korea in 70s or 60s.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
um, I think we've run out of time here,
Yeah,
so we
right,
gotta
right.
go.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's me just having ranting. I was ranting, just complaining left out. Okay, I will see.
it
I
was
will see you
great
next time.
talking to
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Have a great day.
yeah. Take
감사합니다.
care. Safe. Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Yep.